Nicki Smedley, good morning, how are you? Just done the hill sprints, on my way to gym. I'm not working today. I could if I want to, but I told them obviously I got a fight coming up with yourself, Nicki Smedley, former professional boxer. So I said obviously I need to focus on my fight, so you know I'm going to be taking days off. It's a very flexible agency, that's what I like about it. But yeah, the people are nice and easy to work with, but I just obviously I need time off for the fight. I'm still working, but I'm doing a lot less hours than I used to. And let me just move to the side. Obviously people are coming by. It's always, I find it distracting when people walk past. It doesn't bother me, but it's just distracting. So anyway, listen, I'm 100% up for this fight. I feel great, feel very strong, fit, energetic. So we've just come into September. We're about, what, 10 days in? No, sorry, today's the 12th, isn't it? So I've still got all of October, sorry, not even October, got the rest of September, all of October, and then the fight's November 17th. There's plenty of time. Honestly, 100% I'm going to be there, Nicki. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to fight you. You see, don't think I'm scared of you. Like, obviously, you're just Porky's bodyguard. That's all you are. I don't know what your obsession with that fat idiot is. I'll knock Porky out in 10 seconds flat. But not even that. I just need to hit him once. One right hand, so by the time I cross the ring it'll take me 2 seconds to knock that idiot out. I don't know what your obsession is with him, but I appreciate you fighting me. I do appreciate it. You know, I'm not going to say anything disrespectful about you because I don't mind Nicki, I got no issue with him, but obviously the guy's just Porky's bodyguard. That's all he is. And he stepped in, you know, oh, I'll save you, Porky. You know, listen, I got no issue with you, Nicki. I look forward to the fight. I appreciate it. Obviously I'm the underdog, I'm not denying that. It would be delusional to say otherwise. But you know, I'm going to come in top condition. You know, I'm going to perform much better than I did in my previous fights. You know, obviously it's unlikely I'm going to win. I'm not going to deny that. But it's not impossible. I mean, the guy's past his best, he hasn't boxed in how long? You know, and look, there's always a reasonable chance, but obviously if you're going to put money on the fight, obviously put it on Nicki. But I'm coming to win. You know, I've got a plan. Obviously, I've seen more of him than he has of me. He's all he's seen is what, one sparring session I had with Kilbrook when I hadn't boxed in 10 years, when I hadn't, you know, I wasn't fit. You can see how, I mean, I was fairly slim in that Kilbrook sparring session, but I still hadn't trained in how long. So if he's judging me by that, he's going to be in for a shock. And if you're talking about the fights that I had 2 years ago, but those fights, I never trained for them, I never took them serious. You know, don't make the mistake. When I boxed those guys 2 years ago, just because I did 1 or 2 videos, it don't mean I was actually doing a camp for those fights. Because I was working a lot of hours, and I didn't take the fight seriously. I thought I'd just turn up and beat these guys. I mean, I wasn't even thinking about winning, if I'm honest, like, whether you believe me or not. When you watch the fights, I mean, was I trying to win? I was just trying to survive. I hadn't boxed in 10 years. I just wanted something to just shake off the ring rust. But Nicki's obviously a very dangerous man. 100%. Oh yeah, so let me get my bag. Why am I standing here? I need to get to the gym. Just get me all rucksack. Let me get out of here. Yeah, obviously Nicki's a very, very, very difficult fight. If you look at anyone I've ever boxed in sparring or in fight, sorry, not sparring. I mean, if you look at anybody I've ever had a fight with, Nicki Smedley is absolutely much better than any of those guys. The guys that I've boxed, they were all rubbish, novices, just like me at the time. You know, they didn't even have to punch straight, very limited technique. You know. So let me get my back on. Obviously, I've sparred people that are on Nicki's level and better than him. I've sparred Kilbrook, Brandon Rios, Kelly Pavlik, Tyson Fury twice. I sparred Devin Haney when he was 14 and I was 21. And yeah, Devin Haney's talent was amazing. Very difficult to deal with even at the age of 14. He was so natural, he knew what to do. His reflexes, his speed, his timing. He knew what to do. So I've sparred loads of people. However, obviously I'm going to speak objectively. Obviously sparring's different from a fight. most of the time, I mean, it depends. If you're gonna spar all out with someone, that it can, I suppose it can resemble a fight. But the sparring sessions I've had with these people I've mentioned, like Kell Brook, they weren't going all out. You know, Kell Brook wasn't trying to fight me. He was just trying to spar. You know, he never threw any headshots. Apart from one, he hit me once while I was on the canvas. Like, I was on one knee. So I don't know if he threw that punch deliberately or accidentally. I mean, I don't know, maybe he was annoyed. But he wasn't trying to go hard. So obviously I've got to be honest and objective. See, I'm someone who, I'm always objective. These sparring sessions I've had, they're different from fights. These guys weren't trying to go all out. I've sparred Tyson Fury twice. Obviously, given the size difference, Fury could have knocked me out very quickly, but he was holding back. Same with Kelly Pavlik. I say Kelly Pavlik's probably hit me the hardest in all my life. Probably either Kelly Pavlik or Wadi Camacho. But again, these guys, especially Kelly Pavlik, he hit me a few hard jabs, but then he wasn't trying to go for the finish. If he was, he would have finished me, of course, no doubt. So I'm saying, you know, I'm not going to get carried away. You know, I'm not going to get carried away. Obviously, you know, sparring gives you an idea, but just because I've sparred these guys don't mean I can beat Nicki Smedley. It's going to be hard to beat him. But listen, I'm very confident and I'm looking forward to it. And suppose I've said enough. I need to be getting to the gym. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to fighting this guy. I wish the guy all the best, Nicki. You know, come in shape. You know, don't take any shortcuts, because I won't. I want a hard fight. It's going to be a great experience for me. And in terms of why I'm doing it, I'll be honest, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't really care about the Porky fans or these idiots. I mean, I don't really care about people I've never met. It's funny when they think I'm going to listen to people I've never met, because I haven't even spoke to my dad in 6 years. I don't like that, man. I don't care if he dies. You know, I don't even talk to most of my family in Eritrea. You know, I'd say I'm a polite, friendly person. But a lot of you don't realise I'm much more ruthless, much more cold-natured than you think I am. I don't forgive if you cross me. I just prefer to cut people out of my life. Especially family. Like, a lot of my family in Eritrea, they're very annoying people. So I just cut you out. I don't care. And the reason I'm going into this, the main reason I'm taking this fight is not because of people. I don't care about people online that I've never met. But you know, I'm doing it for legacy. I'm doing it for, I want people in boxing to, you know, it's going to create more opportunities for me, whether I win or lose. It's a great experience. It's going to make me a better fighter. And, you know, people in boxing, you know, it's going to be an achievement. You know, obviously, you know, when I sparred Kell Brook, a lot of people in boxing spoke to me about that, but a fight's different from a spar. And obviously, if I say, look, I just had a fight with some former pros, had, what, 20 fights, I think he said, let me double check. I mean, how many people will take on a pro with 20 fights when, you know, you've never had a pro fight in your life? So, but now I've said enough. I mean, let me just see how people react once I do it. But yeah, I'm talking about people in boxing. I don't care about online people, because you're irrelevant, you know. I care about people in the real world, the Eddie Hearns, the Ben Shalom's, who else do I get on with? I get on with Kelly Sowland. But you know, these are sort of people I want to take notice. And obviously Nicki Smedley's just to start. After him, there's a lot more fights planned on my behalf. But now I've said enough, I've got to go. Take care everyone, thanks for watching.